Hi guys, welcome back to Lennox Bennett channel. CXC. Let's go. 60 revision on consumer arithmetic. All right, let's look at the question. It says the cash price of a camera is $450. It can be bought on hire purchase by making a deposit of $90 and 12 monthly installments of $34.50 each. Calculate A, the total hire purchase price of the camera. B, the amount saved by buying the camera at cash price. All right, let's figure. If you have done the SB and higher purchase, this should be a cakewalk for you, right? But let us see if we can figure it out. So the cash price, guys, remember you have to pause the video and try the question first. The cash price is $450. Now put on the 0. All right, we keep going. While the deposit, now the deposit is what we call, in Jamaica, we call it the down payment. So the deposit is $90, right? And you're gonna pay 12 monthly installments of $34. Over the 12 months, you're gonna pay $34.50 each. So we're gonna times that by 50 to get the grand total that you will pay in installment. So 12 times 34.5. Remember, you can use a calculator for this. This works out to $414. Now, the total hire purchase, which was a quote, would have been 414 plus the initial deposit, right? Don't forget the trust. So to get the total hire purchase, we need to add those, and that would give us our answer. My calculator says $504. So this would be the first part of the question. The grand total is 504. Now, that's what the question asks. Total hire purchase, so that will be 504. Would have got 2 marks for that. Now, they say the amount saved by buying cash. Now, if you bought the cash, you'll have paid only $450. So how we have to do? Find the difference between 450, which is the cash price, and the hire purchase price, which is 504. So let me just match up that. I will type about 54. So the person would have saved 54. Where can I put that answer now? We can drop it just. Would have saved $54. All right, let's do another one. And that would have given a total of 3 marks. All right, this is a new question actually. So the cash for the TV, a long time TV, this, guys. All right. So he said the total hire purchase plan, pay down $60 or you pay $55 every month. Now it's basically the same thing like that one there, right? We're paid down 60, so 60. So we need to get the grand total, which is 55 times 12. So over here, I go pay. So let's go. So 55 times 12. That will give us $660 plus the initial deposit. So that will go to $720. So it's a Mr. Jones purchased the TV advertised in the diagram by using the hire purchase plan instead of paying cash. How much more than 600 does Mr. Jones pay? So it would have been $720 minus the initial cash price, which is only 600. All right. So you would have paid $120 more. And that would be the answer. Let's move on to another one. Number 3 says the cost price of a plot of land was $20,000. Almost sometimes this can get land for 20 million. I can do more. The plot of land was sold for 24,400. Calculate the profit as a percentage of the cost price. So a lot of things happening. So we need to figure out the profit, right? So the profit would have been what was sold for versus what was paid for. So we're gonna minus the 20,000, and that's gonna give us 4,400. So this is the profit amount. Now let's see the profit as a percentage of the cost price. Now this represents the cost price. So it's gonna be 440. Now 440, 4,400 over 20,000 times 100%. And that would give us our answer. So let's do that. Again, use up a calculator. This is paper 2. That work out to 22%. All right, so I want my calculator now. Film. What you guys got? Let's look at this one, number 4. It says a shopkeeper buys 48 radios for a wholesale price of 72,000. At what price per radio would he sell to make a profit of 15% on his cost? So let's just see if we can figure that out. All right, we don't need to work out how much he sell for one, buy for one. I don't think we need that. I think we just need to say, okay, since he's gonna make 15% profit, we need to add 50 to 100. That will represent the total you need to sell for. So it should have been 115. That's 115% because you need to make that profit times this, right? That's what it's work out. 5 divided by 100 times 72,000. That's 3 zeros. All right, cool. So the grand total that you need to make is 8,800. Now, we need to know how much you're going to sell per radio, right? Because I think that's what they say, per radio. Yeah, so all we need to do, divide this now by the total number of radios, which is 48. All right, so I'm write that because I'm calculating. So, you know, so 82, how much? 8,200? 82,800 divided by 48. So it's 1,000. Big up everybody in Barbados, big up everybody in Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, wherever you're from. All right, that works out to 1,725. This is what you need to sell one radio for to make a total profit of 15%. Let me see how much you actually paid for one. So it will be 72,000 divided by 48. So he actually paid 1,500 per radio. So this is the cost price. All right, so that's what you'd have sold it for. One radio would have to be sold for 1725. So that's a big jump, you know. Let me see now. 1725 minus that. Let me just check something. So 1725 minus 1500. So basically he's making $225 in terms of profit. They didn't ask that, but I just checked it. So it's 225 profit on each radio. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Right? And if you want, you could check it in, guys. It's 225 500 times 100. That will give you the 15%. All right, remember saying I feel good at this, guys, and I feel good at this. Big up Annie Campbell. See you early for class. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to leave this one. All right, let me see if I can do it quickly. Say, Mr. James work a basic wage of 40 hours at a rate of $16 per hour. His overtime rate is $4 per hour, more than his basic rate. His total wage for the basic week. So the basic week would have been the 40 times the 16. Guys, I have class enough too, so I'm trying to finish it. I might be rushing this one a bit. So that would have been 640. His wage for the week if he worked 47. So he would have worked for the 40 or 640 plus 7 times 4, which is 28. Oh no, it's a $4 per hour more, not $4. Oh my bad, my bad. So it's $16. That means you add $4. So it's 20 times 7, which is what? 700, 72 is 14. So that's what? 140. So it's the 640 plus the 140. That would give us our answer. So that's 780. All right. C says the number of hours he worked during 1 week if he was paid a salary of $860. So first we need to take out the 40 hours out of that, right? So 860 minus the 40 hours, which was a 640. You see the difference? The rest will be overtime, right? So it's 860 minus 640. That's his regular hours, Guys, want to go work, so try learn on a salary, and then we divide this by 20. Government will rob you out here. All right. You may tell try learn. For the social media says additional 11 hours. So it means that he'd have worked 40 plus 11, so he worked 51 hours. And you get that 7 marks. All right, if you want your child to be a part of my awesome online class, we're going to have right now with my lower school, this is the number to call. All right. Big up the site to create a maths past paper sheet. But you remember, but big up yourself. All right, much love. Don't spend it tomorrow, no doubt. I'll see you guys in another video. Big up everybody. Much love. Peace out. I'm out.